Hello, hello. So here you are having a state of curiosity, right? Life reflects us. We get to see how we show up in our lives. So I just want to do another little review here. When we have a thought, right, it causes us a word, it causes us an emotion. When I think something, it makes me feel something. It's not life that makes me feel something, it's my thought about life, right? So a thought becomes a word. That word becomes the action. It's the way we show up. And that action becomes our character. So be careful what you think. And we're learning we can also be deliberate about what we think. How do I want to be showing up? How do I want my life to look? How do I want this to go? I can be deliberate and mindful and intentional about the way I think about circumstances in my life. Okay. So I wanted to break it down for a little way to look at it. I'm a visual learner. So if we think in terms of healthy eating, right? I want to be eating healthy. I want to be eating healthy. I want to be eating healthy. And the thought that I choose is I don't have time to eat healthy, right? I don't have time. I don't have time to eat healthy. I just don't have time. Well, that's my thought. It's going to create a feeling of being rushed for me. And when I'm rushed, when I'm feeling rushed in my life, how do I show up? How do I not show up? So in my feelings of rushed, I might go through the drive-through. I might eat some frozen dinners. I might skip meals, right? Because I'm rushed. So I'll eat later. And then I'm having a hard time sleeping because the food is digesting and I'm reaching for convenience foods and they're not healthy. This thought, I don't have time to eat healthy, causes me to have this rushed feeling. And that's the way I show up. And guess what happens? I prove myself right. I honestly don't have time to eat healthy because I'm not eating healthy. But if we're more intentional, if we're more mindful about the way we show up, and we choose a thought like, I eat healthy whenever I can. When I think about healthy, I eat healthy whenever I can. I eat healthy whenever I can. It makes me feel compassion. Some of you, it might make you feel determined or focused. But this feeling of compassion, this word compassion, makes me choose healthier options when I feel compassionate. It makes me pre plan. I'm feeling compassionate for myself. So I'm going to be pre planning my veggies and fruits that are in the fridge. I'm going to be planning out my trips to the store, maybe my recipes, maybe the things I'm going to get. I might go to a drive-through and choose those healthier options. I'm going to watch how much I take in. I might decide to eat slower. And guess what happens? It's true. I eat healthy whenever I can. What we choose to think, what we choose to think about the reality in which we live creates the reality in which we live. So I hope this makes sense to you. I think it's a super fun way to live life. It's feeling like you're living deliberately. It's feeling like you get to say how things show up. You get to say how you show up. Okay. As always, may this work be of benefit to you. Deep, deep bows. Namaste.